Hey, what's going on? It's Rico with No Boring Concrete. We're here in Lakeland, working on a project here at Grasslands. We've done quite a few projects here, teamed up with Olive Air Construction. They do a lot of custom homes. They have that special clientele that wants something different off and on, and they reach out to us, so shout out to them. But we're actually here doing a project for the country club slash golf pro shop, and it's the deck where the outside patio is from that restaurant. And they've had a few issues here over the years. They tried to address it. They thought they nailed it, and unfortunately that's come back to bite them. So they called us in and see if we can do it. So that's what we're here for. Let's do a walkthrough of what's going on here. So this was that paver tile material that's on the floor. It's been grouted just like pavers. It looks like pavers, but it's not. So we've gone through and scuffed up the surface pretty heavily so we can put our bonding agent that's eventually going to allow us to put our concrete coating on there and bond to it very well. We're addressing a few issues where we see some cracks with some waterproofing material. It also has some flex to it, and the main issue that I was mentioning earlier is this spot right here. Let me get in the shade so you can get a better look. So you have a actual like a joint, concrete joint going all the way down, but maybe up to like where we stopped. That's where it was just staying wet and damp, and it was just running down the channel and falling into this corner, which then was going down below. There's some steps that lead down to the bottom level, and it was leaking down there. So they addressed everything, repaired everything down there that had been causing the water damage, and they thought they had repaired the leak here the first go around or second go around or whatever that is, and eventually they didn't. So they called us in. We're here to repair it. Now what we're using is a like an industrial commercial strength like rubberized membrane material. Guys can use this stuff to waterproof the inside of their pool if they wanted to before they put on that finish on there, like Pebble Tech or whatever they want to finish it with. They do the rock features with this stuff. You can put it on metal, you can put it on plastic. There's a lot of applications for this stuff. It's super awesome and super flexible. So what we're doing is right there where you can see the mesh, we went ahead and put in the rubberized material. We lay the mesh in there and put a couple coats of the mesh over it. We're going to be applying one more layer of that, and that's going to suppress the crack from coming through, as well as waterproofing this whole area and up to that line where the new height is going to be for this stuff. So we have a few tiles we're going to replace that we can use. As you can see here, a few of them broke and chipped off and we can't use them. So the rest of it, we're going to do like a faux finish pattern, tape it out like we do our overlay to create the brick look. And then ultimately this whole thing just ends up getting resurfaced with a new layer of stainable concrete, where they're going to come back and apply a color technique that just settles in all the low spots, low lighting, highlighting the whole perimeter. It actually is going to telegraph this pattern right through because we want to keep this look. We're just going to change the color, and when we change the color, it's going to be more of a tan brown color, and then we'll end up sealing it. I think ultimately they also wanted to do a speckled effect, like some black speckles in there, flecking is what we call it, and so we'll be doing that as well just to top it off. But we're going to be moving forward with this, and hopefully the rain will hold off on the important parts of this job. So far we've had no rain. It looks like we're going to have rain this afternoon, so at least we'll get to the part where all this has been addressed with the rubberized coating or slash primer stuff, and then other than that we'll be moving right along and getting this project done. So now whether they want to continue this down there or up and down these steps, it is similar coating, similar stuff. We'll touch that topic when we get to it. Other than that, stay tuned for the follow-up videos on this. Probably going to be maybe one more video just showing us sealing it when it's all said and done. Maybe have a video prior to that, but not sure. NoBoringConcrete.com, you know where to find us. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and of course the website, NoBoringConcrete.com. See you.